Hey guys, it's Infinite, and this is episode 6 of Road Division 1, and this is a very long episode. I figured since my channel has been doing so well lately that I give back to you guys and release this super long episode. I believe it's around 9.5 minutes, so let's hop right into it. The first guy we run into has a Serie A squad. Decent squad, you know, about the same as mine in terms of skill level, just like most people I've been running into. And we are going to start off very early in the 5th minute, send a ball through to Eder Luis, and he is going to send in a low cross to Robinho. It's going to deflect off the keeper, but it had too much pace behind it, and it finds its way to the back of the net. Next, we are going to get the ball right from our keeper and just 1-2 passes, Barcelona style, slowly work upfield, and look at this beautiful run that Robinho makes to split the defenders. And he dribbled the ball a little too far, but was able to slide forward and finish it. The keeper came out. If he didn't, that probably wouldn't have gone in. The first goal that this guy scores right here is absolutely ridiculous. Where are my defenders? Looking back at this, I've decided that going forward, I am not going to move my attack up to attacking. I'm just going to leave it at balanced. And Japes actually talked about this in one of his more recent videos, saying that just at balanced, they push up too far. So using my attack strategy that I used in FIFA 12 definitely wasn't a good idea, and looking back, I could have won a lot more games or at least avoided some draws. So big error on my part. All the way up until now, I haven't even implemented this into my gameplay yet. But we settle for a draw there in a gut-wrenching draw. That was just awful how he drew that up. I was just furious when he scored that goal. Just failure to clear on my part. Moving on to our next game, we are playing against a kind of a hybrid of gold, silver, and bronze. I didn't catch which league it was, but when you see clubs like this, you know they are going to be a great player. And this goal right here was just infuriating. Clear the ball, defender. That was just, you can't give a silver 3 chances. I mean, maybe that was his gold, but regardless, just that whole situation was infuriating. But luckily, we were able to counter. Robinho putting on some nice skills. If you guys don't know, the McGeady spin and the Ronaldo chop are my favorite skills, and I will go to them when I need to. And Moreno with a beautiful header off the cross. That was just probably one of my best goals scored so far in this Road to Division 1. And here it looks like Eder Luis is going to get free, but the strength of the defender is a lot higher than Eder Luis, and he could not get through. But luckily, Moreno ends up with the ball after he quickly turns it over, and an absolute rip from outside the box buries it in the top right corner. Guys, I think I've said this before, but if you're looking for a budget team and you want to go with the Liga do Brazil, definitely pick up Moreno as your striker. He can't be that much, and he could play. Is he going to finish again here? Yes, he is, with the left foot near post. Amazing way to score, guys. In previous FIFAs, I probably would have tried to chop in and finessed it in the top right, but in this game, I'm going near post every time. There's no reason not to. It works so well. And moving on to this next goal, he is gonna just, I don't know. My defense just completely broke down, but it didn't matter. It was a consolation goal, and we were able to secure the victory 3-2. Usually when I'm up 2-0, I don't give away the game. I mean, everything happens. I mean, there's times where I've blown probably 3 or 4-0 leads, but usually I do not give them up. So we are searching for another opponent. Our next opponent is this another Serie A squad? I couldn't tell, but I saw some Italian flags. There's a good chance it was, and he was quite a good player, actually. Probably the best person that I played in this episode. He sends in a cross here, and there's nothing I could do about it. He outpaced me down the lane, and Pizzini was waiting for it. My defenders didn't try to stop it or anything like that, so it was definitely a rough goal to give up. And here we're in the 68th minute, and nothing has happened for a while. But another failure to clear, and I just give up a simple tramp to him. Guys, don't do what I just did right there. make sure you clear it past midfield. If you give away the ball there in your third, it's just not going to go over well. And watching back all this gameplay, it really shows how dumb I am and how many bad goals I give up. Not specifically in this game, but just in general, I give up a lot of goals to stupidity, and I definitely got to eliminate that nonchalant in my play. And I'm sure if you guys did the same, I'm sure a lot of you guys are like me in that nature, and you guys give up a lot of soft goals that just shouldn't be given up. Luckily, in the 85th, 84th, 85th, whatever, we avoid the shutout and come through with Eder Luis, a nice little consolation goal there, and we secure our spot in Division 3, but I figured why not go all out in our next game to try to get the champion, which would give me X amount of more coins. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but a nice little coin bonus for winning the championship. And this guy is not readying up. I don't know what's going on here. This is actually sped up as well, so I don't know what he was doing. Waiting all the way down to 0, matter of fact. And this guy's team was really nothing special. Slightly worse than my club. And I don't know. I just wasn't worried. I just really wasn't worried by what I saw. He fails to clear here, and Moreno with a beautiful strike, another one from outside the box, hits the top right post, bounces inside the left side of the net, and wow, Moreno could just play, straight up play. I mean, there's nothing more for me to say about the guy. Even at 79 pace, he doesn't feel slow. He feels like he could move around enough for a striker, and that is a little bit of an unfortunate goal for him to give up. Was that a low cross or a ground cross? Not sure. I missed it. But Robinho secures us another goal in the 11th minute, giving us a 2-0 lead very early on. And like I just mentioned, I usually don't give up 2-0 leads. But immediately after, not immediately, but 5 minutes after, Rakitic scores, and we're 2-1, and the difference between 2-0 and 2-1 is huge. When it's 2-0, I am going completely balls out, and when it's 2-1, I'm like, all right, I can't give up another goal, otherwise this is like starting the game all over again. And I give up another counterattack, and again, this is all part of me using the attacking offense. I got to go down to balance, maybe even defensive, after Japes was saying that he was having trouble with balance pushing him up too far. The left backs and right backs just leaving the center backs stranded. So we'll see. We definitely have to adjust. But in the 23rd minute, shortly after his goal, like I said, this first half was just absolute insanity. We get another lead, and it's 3-2. And this clip is not split. This happened directly after my goal. And Lucio just misses the attempt at the ball. And this cross to Del Moral is perfect. My center back had position on him, but he did the super can. Either he did it or it did it for him, and he was able to step in front of my defender. And this clip is still rolling. Right off the kickoff once again, I am going to be able to score after a nice array of passes. He turns the ball over. He kind of deflects it, but I really didn't feel like he was going to clear it there. It was just an awkward situation. And I send the cross into Moreno. And look at this guy. He can do bicycles. He's an absolute monster. It was a soft bike, but the goalie didn't have a clear view of the ball, so it squeezed in. And that might be, I know earlier I said that other goal I scored might be my best, but watching this back, I think that might surpass it. And Moreno is through again. A little bit of a spoiler, but I've been thinking about getting Pato as of late, but I don't know how I'm going to let go of this guy Moreno. The only thing that's a downside of him is since I've brought Robinho onto the club, he's got 7 chemistry instead of 9, but I really haven't noticed it. Maybe a tiny, tiny bit, but that could just be mental. Not sure. But if I bring in Neymar, he could stay there at striker perfectly fine. And there he is again. Left foot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goal near post. That's another thing, guys. If you're defending near post, do not bring your goalie out because that makes things even worse. And there you go. We won the title and moved on to Division 3. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this elongated commentary. I don't do them too often, but like I said, I figured I would do it to show my appreciation to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. All right. See you later.